Tokyo FM. Welcome back to Tokyo FM. Today, in this episode, we look to discuss the latest trends and sounds made within the Neo Underground. Cyberplug. Plug has been a major contributor to the development of the trap underground for a solid decade now. Plug has been a staple, but over the years, it's had its ups and downs. But recently, has seen a resurgence in the last few years within the underground. Plug music has transformed again. This time, its sound more futuristic and full of the ether trap elements I had mentioned in episodes prior. Cyberplug is the new wave of plug music, and I'm going to talk about its recent uprising with the artists that I think that are leading this newest wave of underground trap music. Let's begin. Within the depths of this new plug sound, we have the artist Uke. Uke is amongst the many changing in the way that we hear and perceive this plug music, giving a more subtle sense of bounce with his ethereal sounding melodies. Uke's catalog is full of bangers and enough energy to keep your head bumping to the music. For song recommendations, here are my top picks. Xenoblade. On this list, we continue with the artist Xenoblade. Out of this list, Xeno has been in the game for a minute just like Uke, but has been a huge influence to the new sound of underground plug and trap music. Not only is he an amazing artist with an ear for that cybernetic and ethereal sound, but shows us how much the cyberplug style can really become. For songs and recommendations, here are my top picks. Gem Caliber. Being one of the many producers that lead this new style of sound, Gem combines that digital and synthetic approach whilst blending that hard trap bounce to his many dreamy sounds and melodies. Gem has become a leader within the underground world and now looks to continue to evolve and grow with the many artists on this list. For songs, here are my top 5. Last and certainly not least, we have the artist Vinti. Vin has been a new addition to the collection of underground artists that we have on the station. Not only does he fit this new age of underground cyber-like plug music we see now, but he too also contributes to the advancement of this digital sound throughout the underground. Vinti has been on the rise, and amongst the new generation of underground artists, Vinti is one to continue to carry on the mantle that the artists I had mentioned prior had before. For songs and recommendations, here are my top picks. Cyberplug is amongst the many sounds created by the Neo Underground movement. This style doesn't push artists back from what they have made, but rather shows and explains the many combined elements and concepts of all the producers and artists that help influence the new sound. This sound is ethereal, it's digital, and cybernetic. It sounds pushing the limits of frequencies and how they interact with the listener. Cyberplug is the newest addition to the plug sound. Its style reminiscent of the old, but evolved to the modern underground scene, which has now become more synthesized and closely connected with all sounds from all genres across the internet. The question I now leave with you all is, what will come next from the underground? I'm your host Astro, and this is Tokyo FM.